No matter what kind of business you're in, there's only two reasons people won't buy from you. And when you understand these two things, you'll be able to close more sales and scale far faster. In business, there's a handful of things you need to know if you want more people to buy from you. You need to know your industry, you need to know your competitors, and you need to know what numbers to track, and you need to know what the few actions are that drive the most growth for you. But I would argue that there's one thing that you need to know more than anything else. And if you're the best in the world at everything else, but you fail at this one thing, you will fail in business and you will fail fast. One of the most important things you need to know in business, no matter how big your business is right now or what industry you're in or what kind of widgets you sell, the number one thing you need to know is your customer. And it's far more than just knowing who your perfect customer is or buying a book that tells you you should survey your people. And by the way, what you're going to see here is far more powerful than just surveying people, because I'll tell you right now, your customers and your prospects are lying to you. They may not be lying to you on purpose, but don't kid yourself. They are lying to you. No one of your prospects who got your survey asking why they didn't buy from you told you the truth. Not one of them. The reason why they don't buy from you has nothing to do with price or value or color or any of that shit. There's only two reasons why people won't buy from you. And after I show you this, you could raise your price. And if you get this point right, your conversion, even at that higher price, will be noticeably better. And the only two reasons people don't buy from you is because either you haven't built up enough trust with them, meaning they just don't trust you enough to buy, or because they're confused about the offer or the product or the service that they're getting. Fix those two areas in any sales process and you'll convert more prospects into customers, and your customers will become insatiably loyal to you. And the easiest way to do that is to stop being an owner or a CEO for just a second and make some sales calls or take a few customer service calls. Because the insight you get from an hour or two of speaking directly with your prospects or your customers when they don't know who you are, right? Because they're far more likely to tell you the truth when they don't think they're talking to the owner, when they think they're talking to just an employee. But the insight you get from those calls are worth more in both revenue and profit than 100 hours of any marketing class you could ever take. I promise. There was a movie back in, I think it was 2015 or 2016, I think, with Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway in it. It was called The Intern. And it started with Anne Hathaway as the owner of the company on the phone with an irate customer who had no idea that she was talking to the owner of the company. And because of that, she was super open about how bad the company's service was. And the owner just stayed there, super calm. And she did everything she could to make the customer happy. And within a few minutes or so of that call, that customer who started out super mad was now a raving fan. And the owner used what she learned on that one call to improve every other customer experience, and her company grew because of that. And I sat there watching that movie amazed because it's so rare that Hollywood actually gets it when it comes to business. Most movies are so fucked up when it comes to business that I see smaller companies fail because they're trying to set up a sales team like they saw in Boiler Room, or they're trying to be a baller like on The Wolf of Wall Street. Scaling a business is more about building trust than it is about screwing people like the movies try to show you. I know you could scale fast and make a lot of freaking money doing some shady shit, but to scale in today's world of smart customers, you really need to build trust. In our companies, we call people, right? My team calls people. I call people. And when we started doing this way back in 2004, our sales immediately grew because our customers and our prospects saw that we truly were interested in them, right? They could trust us more because we knew what they wanted. We built trust by spending time with them on the phone, and we reduced confusion by answering their questions about everything. And still to this day, we use what we learned from talking to our prospects and our customers to make our sales process more understandable to everybody. And this works in every industry we do it in. I know it works because people vote with their dollars. They buy more, they stick longer, and they refer far more friends to us because they know that they could trust us, and we bust our butt to make sure that we fulfill on that trust and we over-deliver every single day. Now, it doesn't make a difference what kind of business you're in. Think about this for a second. Even if you're in a business that doesn't lend itself to getting on the phone with people, what's one way that you can engage with your prospects or with your customers in a way that proves to them that you care, and in a way where you could gather accurate data on how to make your sales process a lot less confusing. Just think about that for a second. And there's a lot of other ways that we connect with our customers in my companies, but this is the foundation. And if you want to see more tools and tactics that you could literally steal and immediately implement into your company to grow, then go to our website. There's a ton of great information there and things that you could download that'll help make sure that your company is built to grow. It's chrisguerrero.com, and I'll put a link in the description below for you. Now, your prospects inherently will not buy from you if they are confused or if they don't trust you. And you build trust and reduce confusion by speaking with them and also really, really listening when you speak to them. Listen to what they have to say, right? And then when you use what you learn from them to improve your products and your service and your sales process, you will close more sales. Your brand will grow and your company will scale. And you will be amazed at how much easier growing a company becomes. In the comments below, tell me one idea you have about how to build trust with your prospects. Just tell me one. And if you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell notification now so that you're first to get access to these business tips before anybody else. Then click on my next video right over here.